Welcome into WKYT News at 5:30. I'm Amber Philpott.
Good afternoon. I'm Bill Bryant. So good to have you on WKYT. Amid debate over the Jeffrey Epstein files, a Department of Justice official made a visit to his imprisoned accomplice. Attorney General Todd Blanche met with Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer this morning in Florida.
She is serving a 20-year federal sentence for working with Epstein to groom and sexually abuse underage girls. Epstein died in prison awaiting trial in 2019. His death ruled a suicide, leaving Maxwell likely the only person who knows the scope of the crimes. Well, the Jeffrey Epstein case is all over the news, but the root of the story is sex trafficking, and those who track these types of crimes say sex trafficking and exploitation is on the rise in Kentucky.
The detective who runs the Kentucky State Human Trafficking Task Force says the Commonwealth is in the top 10 compared to other states when it comes to these crimes. WKYT's Carly Hogston and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw explain the factors experts say lead people down this dark road. Our top story at 5:30.
Detective Ricky Lynn runs the Kentucky State Human Trafficking Task Force. He's investigated sex trafficking cases for 19 years and says these types of crimes are on the rise. Lynn says last year the state's Cabinet for Health and Family Services reported 500 children were trafficked. This graphic is from the state's Cabinet for Health and Family Services. Research conducted by Detective Lynn shows that the COVID-19 pandemic era contributed to the increase.
Those numbers in the state of Kentucky went up 40%. Kids weren't in school, businesses weren't open.
Detective Lynn recalls solving one case that revealed 36 sex crime victims. Lynn says there are thousands of children sold online every day. These are websites that are not listed on the dark web.
From there, about 9,000 commercial sex ads for people for sale are in the state of Kentucky, about 9,000 a day.
Richmond PD tells us sex trafficking in that city is not common, but they've had cases. In July of 2024, officers conducted a search warrant at Fuji Health Studio on South Porter Drive. Police say 5 people were involved in sex crimes, 2 arrested in connection with prostitution, 3 were cited. Janie Lewis is the executive director for Natalie's Sisters, an organization designed to reach out to women who are sex trafficked and exploited. She says 3 factors play a role in these crimes: poverty, substance abuse, and lack of employment.
These are not women dressed up on the street corner. These are women that could be a housewife or a student just walking down the street.
This could be a solution to the problem. Secretary of State Michael Adams has launched a program called Kentucky Businesses Against Trafficking.
We are helping train them and their employees on how to spot the signs of human trafficking and also to know how to report it to law enforcement.
In Lexington, with photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw, Carly Hogston, WKYT.
We did some fact-checking with Kentucky State Police, and human trafficking didn't become a Group A crime in Kentucky until 2016. That year, state police reported 43 different human trafficking offenses. They slightly increased until the pandemic in 2020, but over the past 2 years, they've increased to 61 offenses in 2023 and 60 last year.